Hey everybody, I'm the Crimson Cypher. Welcome back to more. Let's play Pikmin 2 in the last part. We kind of figured out on the way back from the first game, yes, this game does take place literally after the first game, that our company's in a bit of debt. So we had to go back to the Pikmin planet. We got to the Valley of Repose and we found Red Pikmin. And we're also accompanied by another captain named Louis. It was a bit of a klutz, but you know what? He's our klutz. In this part, we're going to go back to the Valley of Repose because we're not done here, unfortunately. Because we have a few places we need to go, and there's one in particular that we need to deal with. Now, as we head on out... Okay. Good morning, workers. Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of your company? No. The Pikmin seem to still be asleep inside the onion. What lazy creatures. No wonder they lack survival skills. Stand beneath the onion and press A to call them out. I will say this now, I do not like the ship in this game. Okay. I get out 20 reds. We need as many reds as possible today. If I just let them carry that, or not, sure, go for it. Okay, there is a pellet. I'm gonna leave that Pikmin up there for when that pellet blooms. That way we can at least have a bit of, you know. Okay, let's have you guys carry that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. We want to kind of round up our numbers a little bit, so we'll let them do that. There are pellets over here, so... Can you guys frickin' speed up? That's one thing in this game I do not like, is the fact that Pikmin don't do good things. Right, okay. Just gather those. And those guys have only just got back with those pellets. Jesus. Okay. Let's keep going. We hold the A button, we can continue to pluck Pikmin, and also Louis plucks Pikmin at the same time as us. Therefore, we don't need, technically don't need, what's his name, Olma to just do the plucking. Louis will also do some plucking as well. And that pellet over there needs to be sped up a little bit. We have another paper bag here, just like the one we crushed last time. As you can see, we need a few more Pikmin to you know, we have enough. We just need to get the rest of the squadron up. And, oh, that's a 5 pellet. I did not notice that. I thought that was going to be a 1 pellet, but oh well. Alright. Have enough to crush that paper bag. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that. I'll call those Pikmin back straight away because I know what's up ahead. Okay. If we can at least... Okay. I think that's everything. We take this... Bulb out. Nice. Oh, and I dropped a pellet. Nice. Okay. Let's take you guys out. Now we have a red bulb. Now, I'm not going to deal with it just yet. In fact, what I'm going to do... do I actually deal with it now? I probably should. It would be beneficial if I did take it out as soon as possible. In fact, I'll get more Pikmin going on, because there is a way to deal with bulbs like that in this game that isn't... That's probably better off in this game rather than the original. In the original game, we kind of used the swarm technique to take out bulbs, but in this game, I'd rather not do that because, I mean, it's a good tactic, don't get me wrong, but I think there's a better option. Better option is attacking it from the front and throwing a Pikmin at its eyes. Come on, come on. Come on. Yes! Nice. Okay, cool. And I dropped a 5 pellet. Awesome. Let's take... How much does this require? 35. I'm not getting that back. What are you doing? I grab some of you. And... Okay, I got enough for the treasure there. I want to get that treasure back just because I feel like it's important. Okay. Let's grab this. Okay. Come on. Really fucking... Okay. Gosh. I haven't played this game in a while, so... I think I'm playing this on, like, a smaller sort of thing. Because even though, you know, it's like... Even though I have, you know, a decent, like, TV that... It's to my right, by the way. Like, I'm looking at my computer screen, and obviously since OBS is up, and I can watch on OBS what I'm doing... I can see on my screen there, but it's a little bit more, there's a little bit, you know, thing. Anyways, whilst these guys are carrying that treasure back, I want to take out this wall that's over here, because this here will lead us to something very important. So I'll leave Olimar here with these guys, whilst Louis grabs the other Pikmin that's carrying the treasure, which is going to come on to the screen right now. Crushed can. Is this, by the way? A scrap. Okay. So let's go and bring the rest of the Pikmin squad over to... over to the wall here. Walls in this game do not take that much time as well, so... They do... Yeah, they go down pretty easily. There's one Pikmin that just... You never... In this game, I don't know what it is, or why it is, but for some reason, every time you swarm, there's always 1 or 2 Pikmin that never latch on to something. How could Pikmin destroy such a massive wall when mass their might is ferocious? Louis, did Olimar instruct you on proper Pikmin commanding protocol? Apparently not. Olimar, you are failing in your duty as a superior. Allow me to explain. How do you know anything, ship? You don't even know this planet. You haven't even been on this planet, but for some reason you feel like you... I fucking hate this ship. Press A to grab Pikmin and release to throw them. Call them into a group with B. Press X to disband the group. To give orders, hold L while moving R. It's handy for giving orders to a group. Okay. I'm going to swap to Olimar here. And over here we have a cave for a little hole in the ground. And it's warm. I don't know. Interesting. Warm air is welling up from the hole in the ground. In the ground before you. What could lie in the ground? What is wrong? You both show expressions of unease. Do not fear. The leader's group of Pikmin will join you. I shall dispatch my research pod too. I will return any Pikmin outside of that group to the onion. Approach the hole and press A to jump in. Yeah, so every time you enter a dungeon and there is and a Pikmin is not in your party, it will go straight back to the onion. But it's best to take as many Pikmin as you want in these places. We have the Emergence Cave, and if you remember, if you guys have been on my channel for a while, I have made a Pikmin 2 cave tier, well, I guess ranking video. The Emergence Cave is my least favorite cave, simply because it is just the basic tutorial cave. But anyways, oh god, I can't help but do that every time. Intriguing. My heat sensors indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than on the surface. Granted, the fact that we were literally in snow, yeah, I can see why. Alice suggests danger lies ahead, but the promise of treasure is tantalizing. If you wish to check underground terrain, press plus to communicate with me. I am not just a ship, I am an all-purpose support pod. What else are you, ship? You probably everything at this point. So yeah, in caves, you don't get the full map until you explore the entire place. Okay, I'm going to deal with these guys first before taking the treasure back. We have Snowy Dwarf Baubles, I'm pretty sure. I think that's what they're called. They are pretty easy. Nice. Oh, fuck it out. Okay. Okay. Let's take the treasure back. And you know what? Just for fun, we'll take one of the corpses back to see what the ship says, because you know, considering there's no onions, what happens if we take it back to the ship? I wonder. I believe this orange is called the citrus lump, if I'm not mistaken. Citrus lump. There we go. That's one of the few treasures I remember. Also, when you're going deeper into a cave, any Pikmin that's not in your, like, you know, that you haven't whistled will automatically go with you. Do not worry. Oh, here comes the... here comes the... Zerk! How can you possibly consider this beast a treasure? Beasts are incompatible with my circuitry. I suppose I will store your finds in my hold. But I do not think beasts will be worth much. I just wanted to show that off because that's kind of funny. And then we have this bottle cap, which I actually don't know what that is. Spicy ginger ale. There we go. Quenching emblem. Okay. Now that, if you heard that sound, there's a little sound. I completely went too close to the hole here. If you heard that like whoa sound, that basically indicates that there is no more treasure on the current floor that you're on. Now, this is the only, well, I'd say only. This should be the only cave you have where you only need to hear that sound in order to progress forward. Because if you miss a treasure in one of the caves, you do have to go back through the entire cave. But it will only be that treasure you need to find. So as long as you find just that treasure, you should be fine. And sometimes the caves in this game get really freaking, they get really tough. I will say this now, they are tough. I think this game is a lot harder than the first game, which is why I enjoy it a lot more, because even though the time limit, you don't have a time limit in these caves, which is a good thing, but the caves in itself are very, freaking tough. Okay, let's just take them all out. Okay. And we have a globe, or half a globe. It's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space. Perhaps this could be used for something other than salvage. But how will we ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it. He is correct, because as you can see, we need 101 Pikmin, but that's impossible, because 101 Pikmin, that's surely impossible. Let's take this guy out. Put you guys back. Oh no. Okay. You should lose Pikmin in this area or in this dungeon or even in this cave, should I say, but oh well. Astounding! A flower blooms in a cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Clearly it is warmer down here than above. Look, the Pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into the flower. These are violet candy pop buds, and these are very important because, well, you'll see. Let me get 5 Pikmin in there at a time before they disappear, but as you can see, we have purple Pikmin. And oh boy, are these awesome. We go from having the worst type of Pikmin to now the best. Purple Pikmin has hair and is quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report, Alabama. It must be an entirely new type. It definitely is. At least from this game it was. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers. Intriguing. Perhaps there are others. Yeah, Candy Pop Buds were in the first game. However, they weren't as important as they are in this game. I mean, yes, they were useful when it came to certain treasures like the Kronos reactor in the distant spring. However, in this game, they are much more useful as they are the only way you can get purple Pikmin. And there is another type, but obviously we will have to, we'll have to go over those at another time. Anyways, with purples, each purple has the carrying capacity of 10 Pikmin. But they are very slow. And I mean extremely slow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause right here for when they get back, because I'm kind of running out of time on this episode. And I will be back when the purple or when the treasure is back at the ship. Okay, and here we go. 200 pokers for this, and it is the Spherical Atlas. Now, there's a reason why there's a shimmer to this. There is a device resembling a microchip embedded inside the sphere, retrieving data. Error. I could only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve new geographic charts. I will input this data into my planetary database and name it the Spherical Chart. Press plus to contact me and go to the exploration kit on the radar screen by pressing left on the control pad. Now that we have this new data, you should explore the decoded territory tomorrow. Very, very nice. Now we have a new area to explore tomorrow, which will be our next plan of action, I guess. Come on, guys. I don't believe there's another treasure in this area, but I could be wrong. Okay. Just making sure that the purples keep up. Yeah, the purples are extremely slow in this game, and I do not like that. Astounding! Water is shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Is it geyser or is it geyser? I don't know. Sensors indicate it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try. And yes, there is a way to get back to the surface. This is our only way out. I believe I've got everything in this cave. They happened on the first one. So every now and again, you'll have times where the Pikmin going up on the geyser will there'll be a few that'll miss the geyser timing and will just go wah wah. And it's so funny as well when they're out of sync with everyone else. It's so funny. But anyways, got the Valley of Repose. There are more pellets, but I'd rather not. Yeah, I'd rather not do anything with those yet. You have successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent decision making, gentlemen. We must celebrate your first successful spelunking expedition. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs in-depth analysis. I shall send a report back to the President tonight detailing your progress. I get another one. Olimar and Louis, since you will explore a new area tomorrow, today's work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable. You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. You should take a much-needed rest, and as you have all the time you need to collect treasure. Haste makes waste, so take it slow and steady. So we automatically end the day off. This is the last time that the ship will end the day off, I'm pretty sure. Apart from one other time, but that'll be much later, in the game. So, yeah. So, again, episode 2, we're ending off on a day as well. I'm going to end off here. So, next time on Let's Play Pikmin 2, we'll be heading off to the new area. See you guys. Actually, I'm not going to end off just now. Maybe step first, Olimar. Plan well and don't worry about me. Our debt is with Happy Hope Take Savings and Loan, after all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess. So ha! The President is awesome. Okay. So next time, we'll be heading off to the Awakening Wood. See you guys then.